So it is currently Monday. Lila is in care. We leave for Greece on a Wednesday afternoon. So I was very excited to hear the doorman knock and deliver this. And I've been holding on to my Mecca delivery as well to unbox it with you. So this is the stuff that I've purchased just prior to going overseas for summer in Europe for 4 weeks. And so I thought I would unbox it with you. This video is also going to be a pack with me and the start of our vlogs for going overseas. So I'm not sure how much content I'll be able to film overseas, so whether it be split into 1 or 2 vlogs, I can't promise you that yet. But what I can promise you is all of the tips and tricks that I have learnt and will discover going overseas with the toddler. So, but this is not about that. This is about makeup. So let's dive right in. So I feel like one of the biggest things that as I get older, I'm very rigid about is SPF on my skin. And recently I picked up the Naked Sundays primer, which is a 50+ primer, but I thought that I would also go ahead and pick up this. So this is the Naked Sundays Glow Mist, and it is SPF 50 hydrating glow mist with sunscreen in it. So it's a spray. It has a little nozzle like this. So let's prime it up a bit. Yeah, so it's a really fine mist. I thought that would be really good to take to the beach with us, so I picked that one up. It actually smells delicious, so I couldn't pick the scent until I read it. So it's watermelon and kakadu plum, and it has hyaluronic acid in it, so some really good, amazing, good for you ingredients in that. And I also picked up one of the new Urban Decay all-nighters. So this is the long-lasting makeup setting spray with vitamin C and cactus flower water. So it looks like this. And so yeah, obviously vitamin C is so good for the skin. It's an all-day wear. I love the Urban Decay all-nighter range, so I'm really excited to take this overseas with me. And then for a couple of products that honestly I've been so looking forward to delving into this brand, but it's not cheap, so I wanted to get things that I knew that I would use, and these are the 2 products that I picked up. So if you guys are familiar with the brand Westman Atelier, we can get it in Australia from Mecca. So I have here the Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick in the shade Biscuit. Obviously it's just plain black metal packaging, and there's the product there. So there's the product there. So as you can see, it's a beautiful contour shade. So yeah, it's just in stick form. So I'm gonna take that to Greece with me as well. I love these magnetic closures. I think they're so cathartic to use. The packaging for Westman Atelier is just beautiful as well. There's the creator. So the packaging's lovely. So it has Gucci Westman's signature on it, which is so nice. So next from Westman Atelier was an expensive product, but I figured that it was several products in one, and it is the Lip Suede in the shade Les Nude. So it comes in a little, it's really heavy actually, there must be a lot of product in here. It comes in a little dust bag like this, and it's a little lip palette. The packaging is absolutely stunning, and these are the shades. So there are 4 different shades in this Lip Suede, and you can mix them or you can use them separately. So I'm going to take this with me as my lippies. Very heavy, very luxe packaging, a beautiful mirror, beautiful, thick, dense, like it is quite heavy, but for 4 lip products in one, I think that that's a really lovely thing to take away with you overseas for variety. And then I just had a little glow recipe, Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops as my deluxe sample from Mecca. And now to unbox my Sephora order. So this has literally just arrived. I have had this in my house for about 30 minutes and we were just watching an episode of Stranger Things and I needed to finish before I started filming. So I've got this packaging out and see if I can remember what I bought. Oh yes, okay. Let us start with this is the Rare Beauty Melting Blush in the shade Nearly Apricot. If you know me, you know I love an apricot blush. Let me open this up. Again, packaging for Rare Beauty is absolutely stunning. So that is Nearly Apricot. I think it is absolutely gorgeous and I cannot wait to use this. It's obviously a cream blush. I don't want to swatch it because I'm going to take some images. So I will report back how this one goes. Next up, I just picked up some Sephora charcoal wipes. This is just their mini. There's 10 in here, I believe. Yes, to take on the plane. I thought that would be really nice to just reinvigorate myself on the plane with an exfoliator. So I've got those ones. There's a couple of samples here. One of the Huda Beauty, is this concealers? No, the Huda foundations. So there's a few shades to sample there. And I got this last time as well, the Sephora MRG Illuminating Hydrator. So now I can try it both at once. And oh, another one of the IT Cosmetics CC creams in medium. I really like this. It's a shade too dark for me, but I will take this away in Greece with my fake tan that I'm getting tomorrow. I'm sure it will be amazing. So the next two products, I got two shades of the Fenty Blurring Skin Tint Ease Drop or Easy Drop. So I've got these two here. So I picked up shades 2 and shades 3. And I really like the packaging that I saw online for these. This will be obviously very good for travel. And they're squeezy. Here we have it. So this is shade 3 and I also got shade 2. So shade 2 is meant to match me for my everyday color, and I thought I'd pick up shade 3 for contouring normally and also for matching me with a fake tan going to Greece. So I will be playing around with these later this afternoon because it's our wedding anniversary, so we're going out for dinner. Yay! Last but not least is a product that I've had in my Sephora cart for a long time. It was heavily reduced. I don't own any products from this brand, but I saw a couple of people using it and I wanted to pick it up. So it is from Nude Sticks and I believe it's called the Heaven and Earth set. Anyway, it comes in this little tote bag which is made from 100% post-recycled plastic bottles, which is so cool. And then, so I've got a Nude Sticks Nudies Bloom All Over Face Dewy color. So this is the shade Bohemian Rose. There are 3 Nude Sticks Magnetic Matte Eye colors. So I have the shades Weed, Oceana, and Lilac Sky. I saw Lilac Sky on a look that someone on Instagram had posted and it was the most amazing color. And there's also 2 of the Magnetic Plush Paints, Love Cloud and Sunset Peach. So I'm super excited to give this brand a go. The other thing I wanted to mention, which I mean I suppose is a part of this haul, but I've had it for a long time, just put it away for my trip. So when the Black Friday sales came around, I knew that I wanted a makeup case that I could take as like a mini one and done kit as far as like doing one client at a location. And also I wanted something that I could take all of my skincare, makeup and hair care in one compact case to go away with. So I'm a big fan of Etoile Collective and I have a lot of their products as far as makeup storage in my office. But I was like, is the hype really real about their makeup cases? And I did some reviews and I settled on this one. So this I believe is their medium, and it comes with, it's going to be hard to see because it's black, but it comes with a pocket that's thin in the lid, followed by another pocket, and then in the main compartment is all of the adjustable things. So as I do the pack with me, you're going to see me how I organize the makeup and skincare that I'm taking away, and whether or not my hair tools fit in here as well. So stay tuned for that. So that's all for the haul part, and let's get in. All right, so I thought I would go through this with you. So this is the thing that I unboxed, obviously the Etwell. I'm pretty sure it's the medium. I will link it below. But there's all of this space that I have not yet filled up, and I've just got a hair comb there, but I thought I'd just take through what I'm taking to Greece with me. This is probably a lot of makeup, but I want to test out these new products. So I've got a couple of Olivia Jones Lash Trios in short and long, and I've got my Mecca Max Bronzathon Bronzing Trio. I've got my Tatcha Texture Tonic, my Nikia Joy Cosmetics Matte Base Primer. I've got the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in the shade Spotlight. I'm taking this to finish it off. I've got a little bit left of this. This is old. I don't even know if you can still buy this, but it's Dew the Hoola, so it's liquid Hoola bronzer. New for me is the Mecca Max, what do we call this? Whiplash Tubing Mascara. That sample that I showed you of the Niacinamide Dew Drops from Glue Recipe. The Westman Atelier Biscuit Cream Bronzer. The Nude Sticks Nudies Bloom in the shade Bohemian Rose. Both the Naked Sundays Glow Mist, which is SPF, and the Urban Decay All Nighter. The Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, I have the shade 2. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lipstick. My Holy Grail Stila One Step Correct. The Milk Hydro Grip Primer. The new Rare Beauty blush that I got in Nearly Apricot. And the Chantecaille Future Skin Foundation. Over here we have the Naked Sundays SPF 50 Mineral Glow Sunscreen Primer. The Lust Minerals Foundation in the shade 2. And the foundation stick in the shade 3 from Lust. And to mix in when I get a bit fairer is the Rare Beauty. I have the Rare Beauty foundation in the shade 130N. And the CC cream in medium by It Cosmetics. And of course, Ultraviolet SPF 50 Queen's Green. Don't go anywhere without that if I'm going somewhere sunny. I'm trying to put this in how I had it real nicely. Okay, so in this little baggie here, I have those new products that I showed you from NYX, along with the Anastasia Brow Freeze. And I have another couple of lip liners and eyeliners. So I have the Mecca Max lip liner in the shade Femme. So this is the Pout Pencil version. And the colour Wake Up Call in their eyeliner. And then the two Voyeur Hourglass eyeliners, the charcoal brown and black. Then under here I just have some face cloths, so the Norwex body one, and this is an old Mecca face cloth. And then under here I have the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush bronzer in the shade 2. A Rare Beauty lip, I don't know if this is a lipstick or a lip balm. I think it's a lip balm in the shade Blessed. The By Mario Master Mattes palette. The Mecca Max Dream Queen palette. The Mecca Max Contour Stick in the shade Deep. I think it's Deep. Yes. And the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Bliss. Okay, so up here we have the Living Proof dry shampoo. This is my holy grail. I had purchased the milkshake one, and I just keep coming back to this. I do like the milkshake one, just not as much. I will finish this over there. So this is was a level 3 Beauty Loop gift. The Water Cooler Calming Hydration Serum from Mecca Max. Over here I have the 2 Fenty Easy Drops, or Easy, what are they called? Yep, Easy Drops in shades 2 and 3. I have a Rose Ink blush in the shade Anemone. I have some lash scissors and lash glue. And over here I have the Nakia Joy pressed powder and the Charlotte Tilbury highlight, multi-glow highlight in the shade Romance Light, my new favourite. And then there's just a Napoleon lip liner in Nude Awakening, I think it is. Oh, it's gone now. And my GHD hair straightener and some 3 Warriors self-tanning mousse. If you're not Tasmanian and you haven't seen this brand, then do yourself a favour. This is Tasmanian, infused with olive oil. It's cruelty-free, vegan, certified organic. This brand is amazing, and it's Tassie owned. So that is that. I've got space for all of my brushes up here. So I'm going to put all my brushes in there. The only thing that's not in here is my shampoo, conditioner, and body scrub, which is in another little bag in my suitcase. So this is housing all my hair, makeup, and skincare. I do have some skincare. I do have a cleanser and a moisturizer. So a cleanser in my bag with my cleanser is in with my shampoo, and my moisturizer is coming with me on the plane. couple of the things that 100% made the trip when we were coming back and going to Greece. So this was a thing that Simon purchased off Amazon. As you can see, it's kind of hard to show it, but it's just a black semi-padded hammock looking thing, and it has a buckle and you tighten it, and basically you fold the table, the tray table down, then you slip this over the tray table and you close it, and it's a foot hammock. For those people who need to put their feet up on something when they're flying, to just have your feet elevated that little bit, it is an absolute godsend. So I'll link this. This was purchased from Amazon. Simon and I both had one. Highly, highly recommend. So cheap, so effective, and it actually made the trip so much more comfortable because the pressure from the back of your legs and your bum just gets, you know, just taken off completely. And I've had this on my Instagram story. This, I actually can't even tell you how much of a lifesaver finding Cushy Kids has been. So much so that when they had a sale, I bought a second Cushy Kid because I knew that I will have a second baby one day and we will be on a plane, the four of us, and I knew that I was going to need two. It's one of those things you can have in storage until you need it. We don't fly that frequently, but when we do, we fly long haul because obviously we have family in Greece, so we, you know, we're going to go back there. Anyway, Cushy Kids, genius. So I'll show you, I've got both of them in here. So if you're wondering, two of them folded up fit in one of the Cushy Kids bags. They look like this. It's basically a really heavy duty inflatable cushion with two chambers, and I have an automatic pump that fits this and goes with it, and it pumps this up in 15 to 20 seconds. Essentially this goes in the footwell of the seat that you're sitting in the plane, and it allows a child or an adult to access that. So it basically meets the seat height, so it means that a child can actually lay flat. So like I foresee using two of these in the future, me sitting in the aisle and then two of these in the footwell of the other two seats, and then you could lay one child on the cushions and one on the seats. It's freaking genius. Cushy Kids are amazing. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've got the little bag here with the pump. One of the cushions and the pump weighs about 1 kilo. This is the size of the pump, guys. I've actually labelled it because I'm a bit OCD. It comes with a USB charger, and it comes with all the little attachments that you put on there so that you can blow up the different chambers. So easy to use. It has a light. I'm gonna need to charge it, but oh no, there you go. It has a light so that when you're actually inflating it in the footwell, obviously when you're doing it, it can be dark in the cabin and you can't see very well. So the fact that this has a light, they've actually thought of everything. I'm just so impressed by this brand, guys. So I would highly recommend, if you've got young children that you travel with, highly recommend checking out Cushy Kids. I've got my second one ready to go. The next thing that I wanted to touch base with you with is the Etoile Collective hard case that I packed all my makeup in. So basically, I'm just gonna run you through essentially the pros and cons. The kit itself was quite weighty, so there was a fair bit of heaviness that was added to the case just having this in. But what I will say, it forces you to confine your skincare, makeup and hair care to one kit, and all of that stuff would technically be exactly what you would pack anyway. So the additional weight of the bag, for me to be able to just take my entire kit out and set it on any surface and just have everything there, it was just so worth it. So I still recommend it. If you're a makeup minimalist or just a product minimalist, that's probably not what you're not gonna vibe with this particular bag. But I just find that it made me keep all of my stuff together. It was easy to pull out, put on a bench, do my makeup and then pack away, rather than leaving products all over the place, especially when you're going from one hotel to the other and you have maybe not a lot of bench space or not a lot of natural light. You want to have all your kit in one particular spot. So I really like the different dividers. I like that it's customizable with its dividers. I love that it's a hard case. I have had 2 fatalities with this. So I have, on the way over, smashed a pressed powder, my Nakia Joy Cosmetics pressed powder. And on the way back, my Charlotte Tilbury highlighter, which I immediately repurchased, ended up repurchasing the wrong shade and have since repurchased the right shade because they're limited edition and I just could not live without it. They're so beautiful. So anyway, I just love that it keeps everything tidy. It's just like it can be easily packed, transported. I can use it for like a client, like if I've just got one bride that I know exactly what we've used from a trial and I'm just taking, you know, the bare minimum on a road trip. Yeah, it's just a really good bit of kit. So I'm really pleased with that as a purchase. Obviously, having had 2 casualties, look, you know, it just happens with the way baggage is handled. It's certainly too heavy to put in carry-on unless that was the only thing going in your carry-on. So for example, if I was packing it to do a wedding or an elopement and going on a plane, I would definitely feel compelled to have it alongside me, and that way I know that A, it gets to my destination, and B, it doesn't get damaged. So look, there's a huge range of kits at Etoile, and I think there would be something for everyone. So I do highly recommend, and I have so many of their other products for makeup organisation. So Etoile as a brand is on point for makeup artists and makeup enthusiasts alike. But anyway, we had the most amazing trip. I didn't vlog nearly as much as I wanted to, as you can probably tell, but I just wanted to wind this vlog up. I'm so grateful that we got to see my family. I'm so grateful Lila was able to have time in the sun, learning how to swim. It was just epic, and so yeah, grateful for frequent flyer points. And now it's just time to knuckle down, save and build our dream home. So, you know, we've got a couple of short trips planned, but that'll be it for overseas holidays, I think, for the next little while, because, you know, we want to have another baby, and that was difficult last time. So, you know, we'll just do our best. And yeah, we just want to build this dream home now. So we're so excited to do that. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I've got the Makeup Ambulance for my everyday life plus makeup artistry, and the Oh in a House for content that will be specifically around the house and the new build. And there will be a lot of, once I find the rhythm that is YouTube, there will be a lot of content coming your way from the house perspective. So that is something that, as like a lifestyle blogger, I really want to get into, you know, home organization, just cooking, cleaning, that sort of stuff, just normal mum life stuff, which really makes me happy. And that's what I want to share with you guys. So, you know, this house that we live in now, albeit beautiful, is not the place for content creation. And it doesn't have enough storage, so it actually is really hard to film without interrupting people and naps. And also I work full-time and I'm a makeup artist, so, you know, good things come to those who wait. That's what I have to keep remembering. Anyway, love you guys as always. I'll see you in the next video. There will be some makeup tutorials coming soon. Bye.